This must have been a movie for you at some point where you could test whether you were going to be friends with somebody or not based on his reaction to the film.
That's certain, but more to the point, when I meet people, within the first 10 questions, are you a fan of Billy Jack? And that will usually bring a halt and save me a lot of time. If they say, what's Billy Jack? I say, I think your car has arrived. It takes the sort of John Wayne, macho hero of his era, and it's a real step to the left into a sort of hippie action hero. He's still a guy who has to try and win with his fists or with a gun, but at least he will voice the dilemma. He's like, I know we're slightly evolving. I know I'm supposed to be cool, but I should beat the shit out of this guy, right?
The fight choreography in this movie is sometimes a little on the sloppy side.
Well, sure, but I'm incredibly forgiving. I don't see anything but I don't see anything but justice, Elvis. I think the thing I love the most about the film is Tom Laughlin's dogged insistence that the people would see this story, and someone who had such a strong personal sense of values and made this film. It didn't do well out of the gate, and he creatively thought of different ways to market it, and released it a couple years later, and it became this huge, sort of incredible independent hit.
Before we go any further, I'd like to introduce Julie Webb, who's here in the audience, so we can get the house lights up.
I'm a little starstruck.
It was really interesting to watch a movie that you were in, because I wasn't an actor, I was just a kid. And it was kind of like watching a travelogue of my vacation, in a way. I mean, that was my experience of it. You know that we started making the movie and we ran out of money. And we all went home and was like, oh, well, that was fun. And then about 6 months later, I get a phone call, oh, we have more money, we can finish the movie. So we all came back and finished the movie.
Thank you for coming back. I advertised that I would be giving away an Offerman woodshop mustache comb this evening. And we came up one short today at the shop. So instead, I pulled one of these out of Grandma's attic. It's the Offerman woodshop kazoo in poplar and walnut. Seems to be in working order.
And
freshly clean, we'd like to award that to you, Julie. Thank you so much for joining us.
let's thank Julie. Let's thank our friend Nick Offerman. I hope we'll see you all here next year for the trial of Billy Jack. Thanks for coming out. Good night.
Thank you for coming.